What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, CEO, MTS Nutrition, Chief Marketing Officer, tigerfitness.com, creator of the Outright Bar, as well as partner in the Ambrosia Collective, 015 Nutrition, Pump Chasers, and a bunch of other stuff. Look, guys, I want to talk to you about building the upper chest. I get the email, the message, the DMs all the time. How do I build a big, impressive, juicy upper chest that I can literally rest? Hold on. That I can rest a cup on. Arnold Schwarzenegger did that back in the day. It was like the first time. He's like, oh my God, he did it. I wasn't alive. I was born in 1980, but I assume everybody was really excited about it. So check it out. I know I'm going to offend a lot of you incline bros. I know I'm going to offend a lot of you non-flat bench bros. A lot of the guys who only do incline to build their upper chest. I'm going to be real with you. What determines whether you have a large upper chest or not are two things. Number one is how much chest muscle you have. And number two is what two people decided to have sex and inseminate an egg with a sperm and give birth to your ugly ass. Or my ugly ass, okay? At the end of the day, man, it's genetics. Let me explain something. So there's no upper chest, there's no lower chest, there's no middle chest, there's no outer chest, there's no inner chest. There's your chest, the pectoralis major and the pectoralis minor. Now, most of what you see in the pecs are the pectoralis major. And when you do a flat bench press, you're stimulating your entire chest. When you do a decline bench press, you're actually stimulating more chest than both flat and incline, believe it or not. When you do an incline bench press, you're stimulating a lot of chest, but you're also tying in my opinion, more delts and other shoulder muscles because it's at an angle. Think about it, if you're here, here, and here, this is obviously going to get, even if you just do this, you can feel your delt activating more. So I always tend to err on the side of flat bench press. I just like it better. It feels better. And I just want to state, I've done videos on this. I normally don't do barbell. I do dumbbell. I feel dumbbell are superior. Not only are they safer, but they allow for you to move within your body's preferred natural range of motion. We all have different natural ranges of motion. So you look at what we're doing here. You look at how to build a big chest. At the end of the day, if you want a big upper chest, I'm not shitting on incline bench press. I actually think incline bench press has a place. However, I do think that it doesn't make a difference whether you do it or not. What I like to do is I like to vary it. I like to start out with some kind of maybe a flat. Say I start out with a flat. I start out with flat dumbbell bench press. Then maybe I move in an incline fly. Then maybe after that I move to an incline bench press. Then maybe after that I move to more of a flat fly. So I like to vary it a lot. Now as for decline, there are great EMG studies that show that if you're looking to simply recruit more chest, that decline is superior. Now personally, I don't do decline. And the reason I don't do decline is to do a decline bench, you're on that stupid machine where you're on the decline bench actually, and all the blood rushes to my head. I just don't like it. But if you're looking at really targeting your chest, then the way to do that is by decline bench pressing. It really does target your chest. How much more, in my opinion, not enough more to make a difference in your development. So we all have weak spots. We all have good spots. When I first started training, my chest grew so much that my upper chest kind of took over. And even now, if you look at like my standing, my front lat spread, or you look at any movement like that, you notice my upper chest is dominant. So when I do an incline bench press, I actually notice that my shoulders will take over on the movement. Now my shoulders used to be dominant, very dominant. So I used to have to really focus on not bringing my shoulders into the movement of bench press. And I found my incline bench press, which at one point was really strong. I was pushing 405 for reps on incline bench press. So when you're looking at building your chest, I want to reiterate this. It's not about the angle. It's about the volume. It's about the progressive overload. It's about time under tension. It's about volume. It's about frequency. All the things that lead to building any big muscle, whether it's your legs or your back or your glutes or your traps or your triceps or your biceps or your chest, it has to do with you overloading your muscle. And angles and variety, while they matter, you know, you look at Ronnie Coleman's training program, it was very simple. His chest day was always dumbbell bench press. It always had flies. You know, he did it old school. And the shape that your muscle takes, while you will probably recruit more muscle fibers up here versus right here, how much more? And does it make any bit of a difference? And in my opinion, it doesn't. However, I will say this. I've gotten the best results in my training when I use a variety of exercises. For example, if you look at my last training video on youtube.com/Lobliner, the Lobliner Lowdown channel, I've been posting a lot of my training videos full, uncut, youtube.com/Lobliner. And you'll notice that we started with a heavy dumbbell bench press, worked our way up to the 150s for as many reps as possible. Then you moved on to an Arsenal fly, which is more of an incline fly with your chest out and exposed. Moved into an incline bench press machine. Moved into a cable crossover. So you look at that variety, we're getting flies. We're getting the incline. We're getting the flat. All those things add up. Another reason you want variety, because it gets boring. If you do the same exercises day in and day out, you will absolutely hate your life and you will not want to train. So I like having variety in my training. And I think that having variety allows me to really enjoy going to the gym. So there you have it. The bottom line is, to build a big upper chest, you need to train your ass off. You need to do a lot of pressing movements. I do like doing fly movements. A lot of people are like, flies don't do much. I love flies. I do pressing. I do flies. And then your genetics will determine the shape of your pec. So my advice to you, build big ass pecs and you'll have a tremendous looking chest, period. Don't worry about upper, don't worry about lower, don't worry about middle, don't worry about outer, don't worry about inner. Worry about training the shit out of your chest. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, comment down below. Do you prefer incline bench press, or do you prefer flat bench press, or do you prefer decline bench press? Dumbbell or barbell? Let me know that too. I'm really curious to know your thoughts. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm Marc Lobliner, and remember, one more thing. Be sure to buy all your supplements from tigerfitness.com, including the Outright Bar, Ambrosia, Pump Chasers, 015 Nutrition. I can't even remember from MTS Nutrition. So many brands. I might be missing something. And remember, now it's time. That's not a game.
Look, bro, Ambrosia's Kinetic is back in stock. This is the only mushroom pre-workout on the market, and literally this is all you need.
Don't need it. I just get mushrooms from the grocery store.
The type of mushrooms that I'm talking about, you can't buy in the grocery store. You need a shaman. Now, but seriously though, reishi, cordyceps, lion's mane, they do so many things. Antioxidants, not to mention the raw power that you're gonna get from the creatine. You're not gonna get this with that.
I don't eat creatine. I just eat steak.
So you'll need a few pounds of steak for the amount of creatine that we put in here.
It's all right, bro. I like steak.
Listen, man, the type of focus that you get from the ginseng, the neurofactor, the coffee bean, you're not getting that without Kinetic.
I get all the energy I need from coffee.
That's not enough caffeine. You're not gonna get the same energy.
For energy, I get white powder right here.
You've lost your mind, but I still love you. Let's go train. I don't care what you're saying. We're taking Kinetic. This is all we need. Let's get out of here.